On that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, we're good, we're good. You ready?
Watch it. Check nine, check nine. Hey, check
20. On 2nd down, Jacobs. Space to maneuver at the 40. He's got daylight. He's at the 30. 20.
I got you, boy.
A big play that time for the Raiders. 64 yards on the ground. So he nearly took it the distance, gets him down inside the 10 for a 1st and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now because is he rewarding himself for a great run or is he kicking himself because he didn't get all the way to the goal line?
Well, they go with a tight end carry. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Now they'll throw with Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. And the sack parade continues. Remember last week, they had an astounding 8 sacks, another one there on the opening drive.
And they have the mentality of just attacking the quarterback in the pocket, no matter what. They're one of those teams that says, we play the run on our way back to the quarterback. And that philosophy works for them very well.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Yellow. There's a line. Attack, attack.
Slant. Jared. Rush in, rush in, rush in.
Hey, 57, 57. 50, yellow, 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 yellow.
57's the mic. 57's the mic.
Check.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. In his own end zone, it's Mahomes. He's got Herndon, his tight end. And he'll get this up to the 4 right about there, and that's about it. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Solomon Thomas in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Another try after the first down sack. Carr, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A good pickup there of 20 yards. They come up in an offset eye. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that makes it 7-zip Oakland. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, and the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That goes for a gain of 31. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Jacobs. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Here's Carr to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough. Throwing now is Carr. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams...
Here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off here, the 32.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. This defense porous so far in this first quarter. They face another 1st and goal. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Shotgun now for Carr. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded about a yard deep. Uses the spin. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25. Up to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now Mahomes going deep here for Watkins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Easy. Attack.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And then going deep for Hill. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Here's the Chiefs punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken at the 18. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
Down.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
6-18. Express.
On 2nd and 9, Carr. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 22 yards there, a first down. On first down, it's Jacobs. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Throwing on first down is Carr. He's got his man. This is Tate. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Complete to Jones. A gain of 6 there on first.
It's a pickup of 6.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They run it with Jacobs. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touch. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Throwing now is Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And going deep for, wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 83 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now.
That's the score. Raiders 28, Chiefs 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chris Jones in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. Throwing on second and long. Carr. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Carr completes it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down.
First down, Raiders.
Express.
It's a party now.
On first down, Carr. Left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
First down.
On first and 10, here's Carr. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time. And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Throwing again on second down. Carr. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Taylor Gabriel in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. The extra point up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Raiders take over first and 10
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
The final shot here before half for Carr. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up, whether it's on your grease board, right, in your play.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 30 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another first down. Mahomes now to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing it.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Carr will find his tight end. That's Waller. The 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded about a yard deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Check. Check hot route. Hot.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Here's Mahomes to throw. And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. It's going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point.
Keep playing hard.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They had the double-digit lead at halftime, and they have continued to roll. They're hard to stop right now.
I think what we're seeing is an example of a team that has it figured out in this ballgame. And whatever the adjustments are the defense has made, hasn't slowed them, hasn't phased them at all. They either anticipated them or they've been so far ahead that they just can't catch up.
Now it's just a search to add to the lead. Looking to throw on second down. Carr. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Down. 180. Express.
From the gun, it's Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Frank Clark able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here's A.J. Cole now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Here's Hill on the return. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. Hooray! Check safety. Check safety. Hey, 57. 10. 10.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. And he will bowl his way in there for the 2 points. But still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure. But that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready. Because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. There's a great example right there.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
And now here's another interception. Picked off around the 41. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
At the 42-yard line.
Let's go. Interception, baby. Let's go.
Yellow. I'm going on.
Wild Bill. Wild Bill.
And color. 15.
Check. Check 13.
Check.
And to give this time to the tailback. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Hey, 43, 15.
From the 38, Mahomes being chased out left. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards in the first. Now a handoff here to his running back. And just no chance of turning the corner. Can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. James. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. Butker on for the PAT. And this one's back to an 8-point game. after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. From end zone to end zone, it's a 106-yard return. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They coming off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does here. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Now here's Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And all the way to the opposite 45. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 48 yards. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Or has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected for the second week in a row?
Through an opening, and there he goes. The 30. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Gets this one to Hill. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The end result, 21 yards. Mahomes now on first down. Pass, there he goes left side. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 43 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead.
Yellow.
Delta. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
And again, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. They'll run on first down. Jacobs. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Carr now on first down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll be a second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
First down, Raiders.
Carr now on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 20. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It give it and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. A good pickup there, 22. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On 2nd and inches, Mahomes, his pass caught with the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up first and goal.
Yellow. I go blue, ladies. Select. We got this.
Check it back. Check it back. Blue dog corking. Switch. Slam.
Attack. Yellow. Attack.
He'll drop to throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Jonathan Abram picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those...
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Frank Clark in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr, that's complete to his tight end, Waller. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. The Raiders on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Shotgun now for Carr. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Then with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
The Raiders do snap it. It's Carr. And no, it's incomplete. The Raiders try it on fourth down, but to no avail. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Hey, yellow. Yellow.
Pull it together.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Cleveland Farrell in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. To try again after the sack. Mahomes. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. Third and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. On third and long, it's Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Good position. It's picked off.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And checking the timeouts, they do have two defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. They're going to snuff this play. Out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
You got tight. You got
Express.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. Now a final... Chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
Monday, down. 180.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5. 5 seconds to go.
It's now 4th down.
And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down.
OP, OP. Express.
Carr going to go on 4th down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.